Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Pennybear 3005 or Myles here, and we saw what happened last time. There was a double homicide. Taka and a Fumi big ass got fucked up, and now we gotta solve their case. So we're just gonna get straight into it. So let's go. First, I better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It's crazy. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. Triple dot. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, that is pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe. Triple dot.
Well,
there's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? Ooh, an accomplice. An accomplice? What are you doing here? Don't be rude, I'm here to answer your question. What question? You're talking about accomplices, right? Pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words...
So you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it. So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey!
Sorry, you can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much I might assist you in a murder. Only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing. Alright?
So in other words...
Then we only need to figure out what that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
Well...
Okay, let's take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened, so just one person?
Well now...
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. Kill! So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you? As long as she is not connected to this case, it doesn't matter. Let's just get back to investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended. Kia! Where did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Triple dot. Dude, look at his face, oh my god. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer. Why does she always talk about her titties? Milk sack? Why do I gotta be a suspect? Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's big ass. Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not going to kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing. That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about. On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again. Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on an investigation anyway.
It's all
Then
clear.
that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it, it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Monokuma File 3 has been added to that thing. Let's go. Alright. Hifumi, first, yo big ass. Hifumi's big cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body, damn. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? I'm saying! From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third. And without anyone noticing, ain't no fucking way. How in the hell? It's no good, I just don't get it. I can think about that later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi myself. Bro, the only person I can suspect is Sakura, because she's the only one that can move that big motherfucker. Because she's buff as hell. But other than that, she was with us. So, I don't... If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was lying on the floor in the nurse's office. Oh, wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it! His glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped off his glasses? But who would do that and why? Huh? Hifumi's glasses have been added to that thing. That is weird. Huh. Alright, let's look at your dead ass, Taka. Taka, he'll never move again. He'll never annoy me again either. That's kind of sad. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. He found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there was a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved? Blue tarp has been added to that thing. Alright, cool, okay. Let's look at this. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some of them are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer has been added to that thing. Interesting. I don't think Sakura would kill him. Only because, just look at her fucking muscles. I think she could just punch them and they'd be dead. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Oh, but wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of a dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. Okay. So now, what's the explanation for that? Okay, so they could have used the dolly to move Hifumi big ass. So anybody could have did it if they were strong enough. If they were strong enough to, because that's still 300 fucking pounds to be moving. So still, in under a minute. Repository dolly has been added to that thing. Let's go. Alright, what else are we looking at? Alright, Hina, let me talk to you. Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And when we came right to the repository too, you know. Look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. I did the same thing, it was locked. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it, and why was it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. I bet that whoever moved the bodies, it was probably still in there, so they had to lock it, and then they had to wait for until everybody left so they could skedaddle. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Alright, so can I leave? There's only one way to find out. There's only one way in and out of this room. Through that door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on this door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from in the art line. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone into the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there was no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone, repository door has been added to that thing. Let's go. Alright, can I leave now? I should probably look around a little more. Okay, I probably gotta talk to Sakura. There are many aspects to this incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Would you like my help? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor and quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and laid unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on this picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robot Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Togami, we began searching for the costume assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. Damn! We took him down to the nurse's office and on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office, Celeste. What's wrong? I saw the shadow of something moving around the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claim, we went back up to the 2nd floor when we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen a suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly moved our way to the 3rd floor.
What?
Celeste, what's wrong? That was rather an intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairway, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. Okay, cool. And then... Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi big ass. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, Yu, Togami, and Toko pursued the suspect on the third floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's big ass corpse. Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the third floor to tell the others what had happened.
However,
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's bitch ass in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bitch ass were discovered around the same time. Because I remember hearing that body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka's bitch ass. And that's when you showed up and told. That's when I showed up. And that's when I showed up and told you and Togami that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Togami all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we all left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who had just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and ran back up to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? It's crazy. This time, Taka's body has disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she had found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. And there we discovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Okay, that was a little too much, but yeah, let's do it. Let me talk to Togami. Togami, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone else could think otherwise. I don't think he did it, to be honest. When the attack and murders and disappearance all happened, every one of us has had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else. With this game, I feel like there's going to be a twist. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Nah. Because he is the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. But do you really think that enough? But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in here somewhere.
What?
And is that it? That is all that bothers you about this case? Well, no, there's a few other things. Like when the killer tried to hide the bodies. Like, why did the killers try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? Triple dot. The other thing that bothers me is, why did they bother killing two people? What? Because all the rule says is if you kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out. That is really true. Hold on, perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay? Triple dot. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Bitch! Togami. I'll let it slide because you Togami, bro. I'll let it slide. But I'll smack the fuck out of you next time. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found. Then the equipment room where Taka was found. Q. Alright. Leave the repository. Q. 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 Alright. So let's check the laboratory. Let me find that real quick. Alright. We're gonna go to the physics lab. Alright. Got loud ass buzzing. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Q. Alright, let's look at the blood. Oh, there's some kind of marks going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. Okay, so that is okay, so somebody did move Taka's body. Somebody moved Taka's body, but that doesn't explain Hifumi's body. So I might have been wrong. How the fuck did they move Hifumi? That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. I'm gonna look at the nurse's office and see if they have the same trademark. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tires. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely be a possibility. Equipment room blood stain has been added to that thing. Alright. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get up to the 3rd floor. It's still a total mystery. Yeah, okay. So there was no way they could have moved his big ass. Alright. Alright, let me look at this. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently too. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Let me look at this. This isn't important. Okay, cool. Then don't highlight it. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Okay, cool. Alright, leave the equipment room. Cool. Alright, Q. Nurse's office. Alright, cool. Let me go there. Alright. Get that shit off my screen. Alright, we're going to the nurse's office. Okay, let me look at this. Okay, I can't look at it. Alright. Okay, let me look at the hammer then. I don't even really want Justice Hammer 3. The one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Alright, cool. That didn't tell me a damn thing. They stated the obvious. It's just a normal trash can. Oh wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. Ain't that Hifumi's? And there's some kind of cartoon character on it. Ah, but it's also covered in blood. They said that's a what?
Oh.
Ah, did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it was all bloody. Whoever this belongs to must have used it to wipe up some of the blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. Glasses cleaning cloth has been added to that thing. Interesting. Let me talk to Celeste. What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's big ass.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes.
Correct.
indeed.
Hino's not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when we got back, the body was gone. It could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yes, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in a short amount of time?
Indeed.
It seems so. Ain't no fucking way. To carry someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple minutes is... I can't think of I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Celestia's account has been added to that thing. Y'all wanna see something real quick? Let me show y'all something real quick. You see that 342 fucking pounder right there? You saying somebody picked his ass up and carried him to the 3rd floor? Got me bent. Fuck that. I'm done with this area. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room, and let me give this to you. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet me in the dining. That's what Hiro wrote. This is the note Hiro wrote to get us all in the meeting room, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression. Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. I knew it! Hiro is not... what are you talking about? Makoto, don't be dumb. I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanations. Alright, cool. Goodbye. Bye, Togami. Yasuhiro's message has been added to that thing. Alright, we're going to Hiro's room. What's waiting for me there? Alright, cool. Alright. Let me get there. Let me skedaddle. The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Togami didn't say to go look. It might not be great. Togami didn't say to go look. Oh, fuck. Togami did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Alright, let's go in here. This is Hiro's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where did he even get all this from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Alright, where are we searching? Alright. Alright, let me look at these boxes. I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something's made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hiro's room? But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bought. Ugh, what 3rd grader wrote that bullshit? You see that handwriting? Robo Justice fingerprints has been added to that thing. Cool. Alright, cool. Alright, let me go into his bathroom. I silently checked the bathroom. Triple dot. There's nothing in there. It's pretty grungy though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? Gross. Nasty. Disgusting. Alright, let me look at his bed. It's a normal bed. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. I'm sorry that I keep hitting this. I just need to... Okay. I guess I can leave. That's it? Makoto! Fuck. Makoto, big news, big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko. Nice! What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, wasn't done. There's more big news. Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume. Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool and onto the 2nd floor. To think, Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the 2nd floor as fast as I could. Let's get out. I'm sorry if I'm chewing gum too. My throat. Damn! Can I walk around? These motherfuckers are far as hell. Triple dot. Kyoko and... Phew, man. I've had the worst day. Triple dot. Hiro? Hiro, what the hell? Am I standing on water? Am I Jesus? Hiro?
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, dude. Who else would I be? That's a good question. Oh, what? Why do I look like this? Oh, did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Triple dot. I know the Illuminati. Fuck, I didn't mean to talk to you. Apparently, that ridiculous object is here. I'd like to ask Kyoko the details. Yeah, me too. Fuck, god damn it. There's a big locker near the room. Thank you. I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. Looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up. I still can't believe you kicked me. Could have been a little bit more gentle, like, you know, caress my face or something.
What?
You're weird, buddy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well,
Then there was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
it's not.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
and
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed up like that.
I mean,
I have no idea. Well, 1 second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. I don't care. There's something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well,
let me out of
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? Because he didn't make it. This is a fortune reader. You think this motherfucker can build Decepticons and shit?
You got it all wrong.
I didn't make this stupid fucking thing.
it would seem.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. See, somebody set my dude up. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but we slowly were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Whew! Free at last. Thank God Almighty, we free at last. All right. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro? More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Yeah, but why would he? How was he able to put on the clasp? If he put that bitch on, how is he able to do the clasp? That don't make, unless that motherfucker can reach back. I don't know. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well. How would you know that? How would you know that, Celeste? In other words, it is obvious that everyone that you made this costume. How would you? That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too. And it's obvious the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him? Good idea. We won't want him killing anyone else. To tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far. He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are even talking about. You can't talk your way out of it. Hey, Allie, I'm gonna need you to chill out. Chill, relax. It's been decided. You killed him. You know what? Allie, you're letting your emotions get the best of you. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around. You're the only one who could wear this costume. So who else could have possibly be the costume attacker? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me. Fine, I'm going to be a jerk about it. Fine, if you're going to be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
See, look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Bitch, why don't you do it? Okay. Makoto, damn, have some little backbone. Get some bitches on your dick. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this. See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems his costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly. But if he can't bend, how the fuck did he move the bodies? Get Hifumi big ass up. If he can't even bend down, he can't roll the damn what's it called, the dolly. He can't bend down. So yeah, they're setting up Hiro. Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but it fits them.
Honestly.
But if you insist on this line of defense, this shows us some evidence. Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the fuck? Who cares? Hiro's the only one without an alibi during the whole thing anyway. Aoi, you keep on pushing him just like you're doing Celeste, you're gonna be I'm sussing you too. Which is how we know it was him. I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. How did... Could someone, like, tell me? Robo Justice costume has been added to that thing. Cool. Alright,
Oh.
I certainly did not expect Hiro and Kyoka to turn up at the same time. But where has Kyoka been hiding all this time? I have no idea.
Then
Perhaps she really is working for the Mastermind. What else would explain her questionable behavior? But you're quite protective of her, yes? That's because she helped me out a lot, so much up until now. If I were the Mastermind, that's exactly what I would do to earn your trust. Triple dot. And actually not wrong, but it's looking more and more like it really was a setup. Thank you. Let me look at LA. There's no talking your way out of this one. You did it. Everyone knows it. Alright. You talk to Hiro. If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured it out. Someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. Wait, 2 people? Why are you freaking out? You did it. It wasn't me. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed, that's it. I know who did it. You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego, right? Which means alter ego and or Chihiro must have done it. Bro, you must have got your dreads retwisted a little too hard, because that sounds pretty fucking stupid.
Correct.
I see, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate? Stop trying to trick us, just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. Oh, I know that note. No. Last night, someone slipped me a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. Found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Bro, you went? But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room, and then for some reason I fell asleep. The real killer probably drugged me or something. Drugged me. Not a chance. No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you. Someone's trying to set me up. Secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Damn. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb bitch to buy every fit. Okay. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to buy every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, you know? Yeah, they preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be
Well, you
mean.
should buy it.
Just a
Okay, then
second.
show us that note.
Hmm.
Well, with pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket. Come on. Looks like I lost it. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, sure. You gotta believe me, I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the hell, for serious? Yasuhiro's account has been added to the thing. Now then, shall we resume the investigation? There's no time to waste before the trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hiro. No, it's like I said.
Just the
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broken, that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me. Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? Wow, you're right. I need to look for the second suit of and that note. Feet don't fail me now. I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Genocide Jack to switch with me, but if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a Fuck, how do you say it? Catastrophe on our hands. Damn. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation. It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Triple Dot. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have the time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is
No. Damn, alright. Cool. I thought we was close. I thought we was cool. But I guess not. Fuck you and your gloves, bitch. To reject me so simply.
that?
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay. And I call I said it before in previous videos. I call everybody a bitch.
Shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer? Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head there that way for now. Alright, we made it. Cool. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment. Well then, let's get started. She crouched next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies. The moment the Monokuma file was right. They were killed using a similar weapon. Her movements were so smooth, she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Okay. Let me look at Taka, I guess. Taka was killed by a blow in the head. He must have been struck with justice in the floor. Yeah. It's tight bleeding under his body. The killer must have used it to move Taka's body. Oh wait, yeah, blood was saying, yeah, he already said that. You look at, let me talk to Kyoko. Look how I found something. You did? Remember the silly watch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did? Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? Now's not the time for that. No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch? Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It's most likely when he had his encounter with the assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen and just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6. But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey you, how long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka, Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointing at his silly watch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know, that bedtime for all the little boys and girls, the little boy.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broke at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. The broken silly watch has been added to that thing. And
however,
that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. Damn, you're right. There's something white in there. Can you
Makoto,
try and pry it out? Dude, that might grab you the nut tissue or something. Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay, what is rigor mortis? Is that what is rigor mortis? As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I finally was able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper.
hey,
Was that all? Was that all he had in his hands? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it? I wonder
is that
about that.
right?
Kyoko then turned to Fumi's body. Let's check Fumi's body now. Perhaps he left us a few clues of his own. Taka's scrap of paper has been added to that thing. The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Fumi's fat ass corpse. I can't say I can't say that. I'm gonna keep it in. From the nurse's office, where he was discovered here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third floor, and without anyone noticing. Bro, I've been saying a whole lot of fat jokes, but I'm fat, my damn, so I don't mean no harm in it. I'm just fucking around. I'm just playing around, bro. I'm just playing around. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which was found in the nurse's office. But when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? Well, who would do that and why? Okay. So did you find anything? I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper? Hifumi had hidden it on him, not under him. Hidden. He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he's hidden it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so it was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I mean, okay. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When I think about how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important for me, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find. Okay, so this is the letter that Hiro was talking about. Yeah, I found a hole maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find it, so don't tell anyone for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. That sounds very familiar. That's it. It's the same as Hiro said. And he was telling the truth. Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night, someone slipped me a weird note under the door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find me. So, ooh. So don't tell anyone for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. 5 hours before the time difference. Hiro told us that the note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note that was wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m. Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh? Part of it had been torn off, right? Then there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to part of it being wrote. Could you maybe explain a little more? Think carefully. Why would he be clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea. Mikado, come on, bro. What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding something? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. The note Fumi had has been added to that thing.
Hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Note that there was any reason to think that not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention them. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where the handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. E-handbook. That has been added to the thing. Ding dong, bing bong. Ugh!
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin!
Yay!
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual
Big
spot.
bet.
Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Okay.
It
It's
was-
unfortunate, but I suppose this is where the investigation comes to a halt. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come up to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right. Well,
Shall we
we
go?
better get going. Can we hold hands? No? Alright, cool. Okay. Alright, let's go. That door looks like it's soft. Everyone had heard Monokama's proclamation, and they were gathered. Everyone had heard Monokama's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all there,
Monokuma appears!
Huh? Hello. He multiplied? Nope, not multiplication. Just looks that way because of illusion. I'm moving so fast that it looks like I've multiplied. Hee hee. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already? You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey,
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train, elevator. I'll see you guys down there. Okay
Let's
then,
go.
shall we? Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins. I told you already, I didn't do it for serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note? Oh no, but how unfortunate. And it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we're in court. She's right. Let's get down there first, and then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to. I have to do it. I can't let anyone who killed Ifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's alive. And for those two that lost their lives. The one who killed Fumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. You're reaching. Wasn't a friend. Fumi nah, they weren't friends. The killer is. Someone right here. Plot twist is Makoto. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, bro, watch it be Makoto. The doors closed on their own. That'd be some shit, wouldn't it? And the steel box began to move. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all of this, we can't go anywhere. Damn, that elevator was small as fuck. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up onto a crucial fate. Damn, there ain't nobody there. When I see all you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop fucking around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. Damn, I read that hella fast. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment. Okay, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. A deadly class trial. I'm not saying all that shit. Would you like to save? Yes, I would. So in the next video, we're gonna figure out who killed Fumi Big Ass and Taka Bitch Ass. So I hope you guys are ready. I'm sorry for the noise in the background. You'll probably hear it. But yeah, hopefully everything, if I had to guess, I'm looking at either Celeste or Allie. They pushing Hero too much. They pushing Hero too much. So I don't know. Let's hope that I'm right. I gotta see. Let's just see. In the next video, we're gonna figure it out. So I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Panda Bear 3005. Peace.